I wonder if any PhD out there are asking the same question as I am. How many PhD or people with terminal degree have changed their career path or want to? I believe it's very common because for PhD, we often find ourselves specialized in such narrow field that we move into an area has little to do with our original expertise. When I talk about career transition, I'm not referring to going from academia into industry. I'm talking about a complete change. For example, an electrical engineer become an artist. I know it's an extreme example, but a move from one field into something entirely different. My curiosity about how many PhD change their career paths started after a conversation I have with my friend recently. We caught up recently, and I told him I am not going to apply for any position that is related to my PhD in neuroscience, not in academia, not in industry. They are surprised.
What?
But what they say next surprised me even more. They confessed, I have thought about career transition too. I was shocked.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Because I always thought that they are so passionate about research, like they are born to be scientists. So when they say I thought about career transition too, I was like, wait a minute, how many PhD wants to change their career? They admit that while they have thought about career transition, they are not going to do it because they don't want to waste their degree. Changing career or not, it's a totally different discussion. But I can understand what they mean by wasting the degree. That is sunk cost fallacy. The sunk cost fallacy is when people continue investing in something like time, money, or effort just because they have already invested a lot in it, even if it's not the best decision anymore. The more time and effort we invest into something, the harder it becomes to give up because we don't want everything we have invested to turn into nothing. I think this sunk cost fallacy scenario applies to PhD very well because it takes years to earn one.
Why is it taking so long?
So even if we want to change, we often convince ourselves that if we make the change, then we are going to waste the time and effort we invest in the past, or it's just too late to change. At the end of that conversation, my friend said, you are brave for making the transition.
You are so brave.
It's definitely nice to hear someone say you are brave, but I don't think it's about bravery. I just know that if I don't make transition now at the beginning of my 30, when I turn 40 or 50, this desire of changing will come back to me, and it's just going to be even harder to switch by then.
It's too hard.
Of course, I'm afraid of the uncertainty, the unknown, the risk, and the failure, but I think I'm more afraid of feeling regret at the end of my life and saying I should have changed, I should have tried to myself.
I'm full of regret.
Of course, I Googled the answer to my question, how many PhD have changed their career paths or want to, and find out some answer on the internet. But I would really like to hear from you, whoever is watching. If you are someone with a terminal degree and went down a totally different career path, I would like to hear from your experience. Or if you are someone you have ever made a huge career transition from a field into something entirely different, I would love to hear about your experience as well. Another question I have is whether anyone can suggest a good career coach or coaching service. I have always figured things out on my own because I grew up in an environment without much guidance, so I'm very used to just figure things out on my own. But career transition isn't easy, so any help can help me clarifying my goals. Figuring out the next step would be really valuable. To everyone still watching, thanks for sticking around. I know I have been talking about transition from science into something else, but I haven't talked about what that something else is yet. Honestly, I don't know exactly, and that's why I think some coaching or guidance service will be really valuable. But I have some ideas, and I will share them in the next video. Thank you again for watching. I truly appreciate your time. If you are someone on your journey of career transition or starting over, please subscribe to my channel. Let's support each other. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.